It is the international break, folks, and trust me, this is the best time to look at how clubs have fared in the Premier League. 4 games already for the team called Manchester United and lots of questions to ask. The first game against Arsenal, they lost by just a solitary goal. And then they played Fulham. It was a draw. And Manchester United went as far as losing to lowly Grimsby Town on penalties. And over the weekend, they won against Burnley via a late penalty that was dispatched by Bruno Fernandes. But despite all of this, there have been lots of questions asked of Manchester United this season. First off has to be the coach. Will he remain till the end of the season? And the most important one everyone is talking about, what will happen to the defensive line of Manchester United and especially their goalkeeping department? Well, as regards that, Manchester United had to go into the market to get in a new goalkeeper to add to the goalkeepers they already got. Onana is already in the team, and we have Ata Bayuda and their new summer signing Lomens, who was brought from the Belgium Pro League. And these 3 goalkeepers will be vying for the #1 position for Manchester United this season. And one man will be helping us to analyze all of this and many more. Mr. Roberto, welcome, brother.
Yeah. I love this topic. I just want to air out my mind on this topic too.
Okay. And trust me, you also have the chance to also drop your, views as regard what we'll be talking about on the comment section. But quickly, let's dive into the discussion, Mr. Obaru, okay? Yeah. This is a very critical discussion when it comes to Manchester United, and trust me, their fans are super not excited about this one. Yes, they have seen that Bayuda has been the #1 choice for Ruben Amorim this season, but a lot of shaky performance against Arsenal. He contributed to that goal which Arsenal conceded, and in the Carabao World Cup, Onana still shaky, the goalkeeper we saw from last season, and now there is a new goalkeeper that many would say have not seen keep for any club side.
Well, let me just be straight out there. Let me just give you the ranking from my mind right now.
Your mind?
From my mind right now.
Okay.
Onana is number 3 at Man United right now. No. Forget.
Come on.
It's not a matter of common.
This Champions League final goalkeeper.
No, leave the past is the past. Onana is number 3 at Man United now. Bayenda, I think I've not seen Lamens play. I'm not sure any Premier League fan has really seen him play. Maybe they've gone to Google some of his clips. But Bayenda should be second before the end of the season. And that Lamens.
Your assessment on what you think it's going to be?
To me, what it is right now, Onana is not. In fact, I think the Turkish clubs are already coming for Onana. So if I was Onana right now, I would leave Manchester United. He has caused them a lot of problems. Man United fans don't like this guy. They don't like him. So him being at the club is still like.
But one thing about goalkeeper is the ability to stop shots. These goalkeepers in their ranking, I feel Onana is more.
No. Let me throw up the stats for you there. You see?
All right.
See, I looked up Lamens, and in the last season in Belgium, he had 81% save. 81 for a young goalkeeper. 81% save. Clean sheets, he had 7 clean sheets. He had a clean sheet percentage of 23%.
Okay.
And that's this season. This season I'm talking about. Then he had 10. He has played 10 matches this season. Look at Onana. Onana has 69% saves for Man United.
81, 69.
So now you don't see the difference, but clean sheets, 9 clean sheets last season. He played 30 matches. Clean sheet percentage around 25%. Then Bayenda, obviously, he didn't get a lot of game time, but he has a save percentage of 55%.
Wow.
No clean sheets. And he played only 5 matches
but judging
this season.
From this stat you just dished that now, since Bayenda is third when it comes to the, will I say, a percentage in stopping. But then Ruben Amorim has decided to go with Bayenda as the #1 choice.
He's letting Onana know that he doesn't need him again. Onana, in fact, Onana was sacked Amorim. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
The performance against Grimsby Town. How? Wait, did you see the errors he was making?
But the goalkeeper,
for a goalkeeper of his level,
your coach said the goalkeeper is not the problem.
Goalkeeper is the problem. Amorim doesn't want.
But he said it's not the problem.
See,
let team like Grimsby, he was not even supposed to touch the ball.
Let me explain. Okay, fine. He was not supposed to touch the ball. But as you are now touching the ball, look at those goals that were scored. As you were now fortunate or unfortunate to touch the ball against Grimsby Town, look at those goals that were scored. 2 errors from Onana. Like the first goal had a 93% safe chance from any goalkeeper in this world. He was in the position where they scored him.
You're not being fair.
No.
Yes, it's not always good to see a goalkeeper defeated from his near end. Okay, but it happens to him.
I hate to judge footballers because I know how much effort they put into their day-to-day activities. But sometimes you cannot just hide the truth. You understand? Onana is a menace to Man United fans, and I'm sure that a lot of Man United fans are happy with the treatment that he's getting right now. Amorim looks like somebody that's, in fact, Amorim is under serious pressure right now. So anything where go come out wahala from his head, he just dey drop him. Now why you rush go find keeper? Because if they hadn't signed any keeper, I promise you, December he will leave. I'm not saying he will leave December. You will not see December.
Okay, let's now look at this goalkeeper. What does he bring to Manchester United that the other goalkeepers do not have? Yes, you have said he has a very high shot stopping percentage, but
I think what he brings is a breath of fresh air to start off.
Just because he has a new goalkeeper doesn't
now. I said to start off.
Okay.
First, bring a breath of fresh air to the team. Now, the team has a new keeper to try and trust. Like I said, this guy is still young. None of us have actually watched him play. We only saw clips of him. We saw some nice saves here and there,
and even some errors.
Yeah, some errors too. So that's what I'm saying. So nobody's ready to judge him off the performance that he's having at Belgium because let's just give Man United the credits now for scouting him. You understand? First of all, he's a tall goalkeeper. He's taller than Onana, so that's a credit. The Premier League needs tall goalkeepers because, like, we saw Sobo slice free kick.
Yeah,
you need a tall goalkeeper that can reach that top beam. So that's what I think. That's what I think the mentality is right now. They need this new. We have a new goalkeeper perception to start the season. So it's going to be interesting to see how he performs and if actually he's going to be the starting goalkeeper after the international break.
You cannot spend that amount of money and not play him as a
Amorim bought Sesko for how much? And he's on the bench. He has not started any match, so I'm not going to be surprised. You understand? I think they are going to try and bring him in gradually because I don't think they are just going to drop Bayenda. Yes, Bayenda he has not been great though. Let me not say he has been great, but he has been an improvement to the performance we've seen from Onana since last season.
Yeah,
I mean Onana, like Man United fans would have been happier seeing that guy play in these first 3 matches than Onana. Because if Onana was there, I'm not sure they would have even gotten up to these 6 points.
Come on.
See, I'm telling you the truth. Forget. See,
this guy was in the Champions League.
That's why I said he passed.
With Inter Milan,
I feel
he was in goal when Ajax defeated Real Madrid.
You know they are
number one for Cameroon.
I don't know if it's the pressure of being a Man United.
I'm not talking about.
It looks like someone that actually handles pressure very well. That surprisingly, he handles pressure very well. He overlooks criticism. He doesn't even if they see how they play this. Some matches they see how they smile.
Yeah.
Is it this one? This one they see what they tell him on social media. Or he doesn't see the banter as well. But
see, I'm glad you talked about pressure. Okay, now this young goalkeeper Lamens, you said they are going to gradually ease him into the starting. Probably. Okay, but we have seen over time that young, exciting goalkeepers come into the Premier League and they struggle. Okay, the case of Kepa Arrizabalaga with Chelsea.
Apart from Kepa, even the guy struggled at the beginning. That's why I said my only pity for this boy right now is that the cross that he has to bear right now, because that position is a very, very critical position at the moment. So now, and the expectancy from the fans on that boy right now is so high that his judgment is going to start from day one. They
would say that a goalkeeper is as good as his defenders.
Yeah.
Do you think that United defense are doing good to their, or will I say, are being fair to their goalkeepers?
I don't think the team as a whole is being fair to the goalkeeper because the amount of shots that they really concede, the amount of shots towards goal that they concede,
other big teams don't consider.
Yeah, it's very high. Chelsea, so it's very pitiful for goalkeepers. You understand? But that excludes the errors. That doesn't like I say, I shouldn't undermine the errors made by this goalkeeper because
are the errors not attributed to what the coach wants them to play?
See. There's a difference between you are being scored goals that are caused by your defenders or your team, and you are being scored goals that are caused by you. You understand? If then they score you goal where you be say, defender no match, they shoot out, you know if you catch this one, or they give you long range shots, they hit you. The fans are not dumb. They will leave you. They will say, the team is playing shabby.
Yeah.
But when you are now the goalkeeper, like we see Man United problem, corner kicks. Corner kicks, the blame is almost 90% on the goalkeeper. Every time, you understand? And these two goalkeepers, Onana coming off worse. For a senior goalkeeper coming off worse. Yes, now Onana coming off worse. He doesn't know how to deal with corner kicks. His errors leading to goal are too much. So I think Lamens is just going to bring a breath of fresh air to the team, and I pray for the Man United fans. I pray for them that this boy really performs, because if he doesn't perform, the season goes still long.
I'm talking about performance, okay? Lamens was not only the goalkeeper that was available at that time. We have an experienced and Premier League proving Emiliano Martinez. Okay, we have a Champions League winner with Gigi Donnarumma.
That's where I might say they got it wrong. Let me not say they got it. Let me excuse them and say,
do those players want to play for Manchester United?
Obviously. I mean, Emi Martinez, from the news we were hearing all around social media, he wanted, in fact, from the end of last season,
he
already waved them goodbye. They already knew that this guy was leaving. You understand? So I do not. That's a decision I do not understand. I understand that Man United are trying to do this youthful system. Want to start bringing in young players.
With high ceiling.
This is a very critical position. You understand? This goalkeeping department is a very critical position at Man United now. So what I expected them to do is, even as you're chasing this young goalkeeper, bring in two goalkeepers. I mean, what stopped them from bringing the two of them in?
How can they bring in two goalkeepers when they still have goalkeepers?
Listen.
And no one is coming for them.
Let me explain to you. I'm sure that if they brought in Martinez, that boy, Onana would have been looking to leave the club right now.
You cannot chase him. Onana is on a huge salary and no teams are coming.
Fine. Then
he wants to stay.
Listen, then you drop him on the bench. Let me tell you.
Keep incurring costs as a club.
You have to do it. If you want to really achieve something this season, you have to do it. If this gamble that they've taken with this small boy pays off, fine. But Emil Martinez, 33 years old, World Cup winner, Copa del Rey winner, Copa America winner, he won 3 FA Cups with Arsenal. This is a guy that is acquainted with winning trophies. He understands what it means to win trophies. Lamens does not understand what it means to win trophies. Onana, even if he has, he won trophy with Inter Milan.
And even Ajax.
But, his errors are too much. I'm sure he has forgotten what it means to win trophies. Bayinda, he doesn't really understand what you understand what I'm saying now. That ego, that pressure, that understanding of this, that we have to win games. These other keepers don't have it. That's why what I expected them to do was give this guy a year contract.
Who?
Emi Martinez. If you don't want to give him 2 years contract or 4 years,
maybe you want to sign a 3 years contract,
or you would have at least given him a negotiation. There was no negotiation with him. There was no direct club to club talk for him. So you would have negotiated with this guy. Said, "Yo, let's give you 2 years. Even if it's 2 years. After 2 years, if he goes Saudi, he still has like 3 years or 4 years at the top. New Year still playing at 40. So you'd have to negotiate with this guy. This guy really wanted to leave. I'm sure if they even offered him 1 year contract, he would have left. You understand? So offer him the 1 year, 2 year contract. Say, come and help us out with this project. You understand? We're in a transition period, looking for an experienced goalkeeper, looking for a goalkeeper to pin down this position right now. You understand? Let's see how far we can scale through this season, because they are just coming out from disaster. They're coming out from hellfire last season. You understand what I'm saying? And with the gamble they are taking now, with that position, looks like they are ready to go back to that hellfire. Wow. I'm telling you the truth though.
So you don't trust the new goalkeeper coming in?
Do you trust him? Do you know him? You can't trust only who you know now. Honestly, what the sharp Premier League proven since. There's a reason they've been saying Premier League proven.
Yeah. This
guy is not only Premier Emil Martinez is not only Premier League proven, he's world proven.
World proven, yeah.
Like, you understand what they tell you now? How can you let me know. Let me not judge your policy.
What about Gigi Donnarumma? Is it because of the cost? United cannot afford paying that amount of money, and you remember his huge salary.
I think Donnarumma.
Or Champions League football.
I think Donnarumma. I think they scaled the whole situation out. First of all, this guy is still very young. This guy is coming from almost the highest level of football. You understand? With the kind of experience and the kind of matches he has played, the kind of competition he has been playing in. You understand? This guy is someone that is very ambitious, still at a very ambitious level of his career. You understand? So I'm sure they would have looked at it. First of all, can we offer this guy Champions League football yet?
No.
And even if we table an offer for him, say come and help us out. Does he trust the project and the direction we are going to now? The contract, the salary is going to demand. Is it going to be something we can pay? Because we know that obviously this guy is a big goalkeeper. Donnarumma is in when it comes to reputation, even size. When it comes to reputation, he's a big goalkeeper. So I'm sure he would have asked for nothing less than 300,000 a week. And so I'm sure these are the factors that would have come in, because I'm not sure Man United really made any direct approach to this guy. I'm sure they would have been saying, "Oh, more. If we approach this guy must reject us." So first of all, it's a cowardly act, because you have to approach first. You understand? You cannot just be there and.
But you don't have what to offer him. There's no Champions League football, there's no guarantee that United will make Champions League football.
Fine, but Man United are still a name. They're still a household name, because we saw the kind of signings. So they're still a household. So there was always still going to be a chance. But I think where it was tricky was that Man City were already in the picture immediately. They don't even waste. As yesterday, Donnarumma don't get problem with PSG. Sharp. So I'm sure Man United would have looked at that and say, "Oh, more. We don't fit compete with these guys at the moment. We don't fit compete with these guys at the moment." So I'm sure that's why they didn't even really want to have any meaningful contract offer for Donnarumma. But I think that's a very big miss out for them, because when the news came out that Donnarumma was having a problem with PSG, obviously, I was like, wow. Man City just signed Trafford. I was like, oh, where this guy fit go? You understand?
Manchester United.
Man United was like looking to me like the only. I didn't even think that Man City were going to show an interest
after spending
30 and 40 million for Trafford. And so I was like, wow. So Man United will actually have a chance. I even thought it was God working for them. I don't say Guardiola. I don't say the anointing neighbors there beside him, monitor everything that happen. So that's a very big miss out for them. Those two keepers that they missed out on. Very, very big miss out for them. So I just pray for them that this laments of a guy. He's a tall goalkeeper first of all. That's why I said I like the fact that he's a tall goalkeeper. You know, tall goalkeepers have this thing they bring to the Premier League, was keeper check. Van der Sar, even De Gea, when he was still De Gea, you understand? So tall goalkeepers have this impact in the Premier League. So that's the only thing I see for Man United fans when it comes to the goalkeeping department. I pray for them that this guy, and I just let the fans not pressure this boy. The boy has this small way. Make them allow him. Whatever errors he's going to make, let them allow him to make it. But I don't think he's going to make Onana kind of errors. That's why I said Onana is. Onana knows that he's their choice goalkeeper now.
Wow.
And so it's not even a debate. Amorim not be person where they hide himself. He could tell you as he be. In fact, instead you will sack him. You go. So
well, errors are part of football, and yes, Manchester United are hoping to see if their new recruitment would fill up the defensive and the goalkeeping problems that they have been having from the start of the season. What do you think about this one? Will you think that Lamens would come in and be the number one goalkeeper for Manchester United, or do you see Andre Onana reborn and reclaim his position as Manchester number one? What do you think? Drop us a comment in the comment section.